going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Farm Sim News, baby. #FarmSimNews.com. Today we got 37 mods on the testing list. FS20's on sale. There's a new logging league, and we got 10 modders to talk about, including some really cool things happening in our community. Let's check it out. Starting off today with the mods in testing. Currently, we've got 37 mods on the list, 26 are in Stage 1, and 11 are in Stage 2. Some notable mods of PC testing today include the Enhanced Animal System, John Deere 5M Series, and Lamborghini Nitro Hurleyman XT. Also in testing, we've got the CB750F 1975, Swedish license plates, and Universal Auto Load. And maps in PC testing today include Iowa Plains View, New Lands, and Oberleitner. Some notable mods in console testing include the Building for Colony, Vince 700 Vario S4, New Holland Roll Belt 150, and the Robert F4700. With all that being said, we still have 167 mods sitting waiting to be tested, and the current average waiting time of newly submitted mods is 4 work days. Speaking of mods, a few mods were released on Friday. However, since these were PC only mods and there was only one new one and 3 updates, I've held those off until the new mod video for today. As with the testing list, new mod video can be found in the description of this video once it's out. If you've been waiting to get Farming Simulator 20, today is not a bad day to grab it, as it's available for 50% off the only digital version of the Nintendo Switch. It's also available for 30% off the Android version. It's like $4 instead of $6, and the iOS version is like 20-ish%. I think it's like 60% off. It's $4.99 instead of $6 there. Have you played the Farming Simulator 20 mobile game yet, or does this sale even interest you? Let me know. Something really cool is starting soon for players on all platforms. From the Farm Sim Guy and ArcZ Gaming, the FS22 Logging League. This is a team-based challenge taking place on Silver Run Forest. Teams are made up of 3 players, and the aim is to load and deliver a 20-foot container in the fastest time possible. However, poor quality timber will lead to penalties, as you know. The first season will consist of 16 teams, and if you'd like to join, check out the video in the description. There you guys can find all the information that you need. I'll also have a few links in the description of this video for you guys to check out. Speaking of logging, Gamer Design 669 Buncher is finally pending release, and as long as mods are released today, we should see a drop for all platforms. If you'd like to get a sneak peek at it, I did do a first look on the mod a few weeks ago, so check that out. That way you guys are ready. Additionally, he's also working on a new trailer, the Southern Pole Trailer, which has a rear that will move forward and backwards to adjust to the size of logs that you need. Not sure of the exact dimensions and how long it could go or how short it could go, but I know this is going to be very handy in the woods of Silver Run. 82 Studios also got a few mod updates with Giants waiting testing: the TLX X52 enclosed trailer, TLX 2020 series, TLX Phoenix series, the TLX 2022 series, and the non-TLX 20-foot gooseneck trailers pack. 82 Studio also started working on a winch that will attach to a 5th wheel on semi-trucks, dollies, and the like. He showed off the capabilities of the winch in his live streams over the weekend, so definitely check those out if you missed out. Today we've got some more new screenshots and information on SiiD Modding's Canola Lexion 600 series. Of course, we're going to have both the US and EU versions, and he's trying to get it out by Christmas time, but that could always change, so be aware of that. The model is finished, and there's only a few things left to do. He's already started working on the programming. Lights are done, harvester animations are done, interior animations are done, wheels and textures are both done, and right now, the only thing left to do is the grain tank programming and then the fill volume. Pepe978's got a few more screenshots as well of their Will LT Master stationary baler, showing off with the loading area on the back and the wrapper area on the front. If I remember correctly, this could make a few different types of bells from previous Farm Sim games, including wood chip bells, and I think maybe even newer bells, I'm not sure. This is a feature I really hope comes back with it. Unfortunately, Pepe hasn't shared literally any information whatsoever to the public about this, so we'll just have to wait and see. Yes, my modding team have started to release information on their upcoming Vineyard Pack. Yeah, that's right. Farming Simulator is getting a bit of an expansion to grapes, olives, and vineyard machinery, but in the form of mods and not a DLC. Today we get to see 2 pieces of machinery, the Mix Rev Mulcher and the Multi-Mulcher Cultivator. I love that name. Both machines have been created to operate perfectly with the existing vineyard tractors that we got in the game, as well as the Antonio Carrero DLC. Yes! For more information on this pack, check out the SMI modding website, link below. Taylor Farms has got the description and final information together for the Prairie Farms Michigan map. The map is a 1/3 scale of a real-life location in Michigan. Map terrain closely matches this location, as well as the field layouts and the ditches. There's going to be 18 fields, one main farm, plus other viable areas with buildings. It's got a lot of different collectibles, 3 different sell points with no productions. You put those down yourself. There are no forestry areas, but of course you can plant your own trees. There is a custom growth calendar with extended time for corn and beets. Alfalfa has been added to set and mimic the grass. It's also integrated into the animal feed system. It's got mostly flat terrain, Suck Sneak's reliked environment, precision farming, custom soil map, custom sugar beet piler factory, a new wrapper with American flags for round bales of straw, grass, hay, and alfalfa. There's also soybeans in rows, as well as other crop textures altered for a more realistic look. Oh, I can't wait. This map is still being worked on right now. However, they are planning to get the map to Giants for testing sometime in January next year, which really ain't that far away. Heck, we're less than a month away from Christmas already. That's wild. BC Baler Farms also doing a crazy amount of work on a map, the Edgewater, Saskatchewan map that we started talking about what kind of feels like months and months ago, but that's all right. The hype's been real. He's been doing a lot of testing with the swathable crops, which will include canola, which we knew, but we're also getting wheat, barley, and oats to start off with as swathable crops. There's also a new crop being added, well, 3, peas, flax, and lentils. As for the swathing, mods will be releasing along with that, as we showed off last week and prior weeks. You guys can use his swather mower to get the crops into rows. That's already out right now. This will only work on the Edgewater map or others that are prepared for it, as they're technically new crops, I think. But the great thing is, we're not that far away, at least not as far away as we once were, from seeing this in our games. And honestly, I truly can't wait for this map. That's not the only map we got to talk about, because Oxygen shows up progress on what I believe is the Terralife version of Comsden Farm. Of course, what we're about to talk about is going to be coming to all of his maps. He says that the cows that he's got, his custom cows, have had a huge improvement in animations. They walk better now, they move more smoothly, and they're also less repetitive, which is great. Heifers have also been added to represent the transition in period between calves and cows. Now, work begins to start tweaking his other custom animals. All right, let's end the video out today with some goodness, some great things going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Custom modding starts us off. They're going to be bringing a new livery option to their John Deere S-Series from Farm Rescue. For those of you unfamiliar with the organization, Farm Rescue helps family farms and ranches during times of crises so that they have an opportunity to continue their viable operations. Farm Rescue provides planting, haying, harvesting, commodity hauling, and livestock feeding assistance to farms and ranch families that have experienced a major injury, illness, or natural disaster. They've assisted nearly 1,000 farm and ranch families since their inception in 2005. Custom modding is already in contact with Giants to have this on all platforms and be licensed. And lastly today, Mappers Paradise are working with a group as well, SuperShoes. They concentrate on cancer awareness with their main focus aimed at young teens and children and their well-being, especially during their treatment stages. Mappers Paradise will be putting together a special placeable pack for ModHub, where all of the rewards from that pack will then be used to sponsor as many pairs of SuperShoes as possible. It's always great seeing the really, really wonderful things that this community can do in the world. One of the main reasons why I think it's the best community of any game, period. And yeah, this was the self-aware segue to the outro. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything that we talked about today can be found in the description. And you can check out the entire video in the form of a news article on farmsimnews.com. There's no release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod is going to be released. And if I didn't talk about something that you want to know about, that just simply means that there's no new information on that topic at the time of recording this video. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything that you need to know about going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well, guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you're new and join the DjGoHam fan. Make sure your notification bells are on as well. That way, you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. With that, hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace. Yo, I woke up at like 3 this morning and did not go back to bed. It is a full strength monster kind of day.